Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair, so I just stare at the stain on the wall where the TV been. But ever since we've moved in, it's been empty.
You notice that too. He hopes one of them hits. Well,
It works.
that.
I mean, like, you know,
I said
sometimes you call him crazy, and then sometimes you come back and say, "Yo, good job."
I
Man.
said Usopp and Zoro use the contact. Remember I said that?
Spoilers. Man, let me ask you guys a question. Potters, we had a argument earlier on. A debated topic, to be honest. That's why we started late. I want you guys to answer one of the questions too.
Interesting take.
Kawhi is a better scorer than James Harden all time. Kawhi Leonard scores better in the postseason than James Harden. He's more efficient. He's damn near 50, 40, 90 in the playoffs when he enters the playoffs. When we talk about superstar players, the postseason means much more than the regular season because a team is game planning for
Benji, look
Because we're
out.
champions.
for
Shut
7
up, Kawhi.
games. And when teams game plan around James Harden,
Benji.
he's neutralized. When they
He's
try
never
to game
neutralized.
plan against Kawhi, Kawhi puts up all-time great performances.
Let's give the James Harden fan his floor. What are your thoughts on that? Kawhi versus James Harden all-time scoring.
Okay.
A ring or no ring?
Oh, the
Hold
fuck
on.
rings. I'm talking
I'm
about
joking.
scoring.
Okay,
Forget
no.
the rings. The
Okay.
rings aren't even in contention.
But Mike. Anyways. Okay, you have to understand one thing, okay? When it comes to scoring in this era, there's no one better than James Harden. Even Kevin Durant is not better than James Harden scoring. That's what he does. That's all he does. That's his main thing. James Harden, when he goes ISO, is better than anybody else. He scores 40 in his sleep, 50 in his sleep, okay?
Against who?
Against anybody and everybody.
Bozos in the regular season.
Yeah,
when
but
shit doesn't
okay.
matter.
Here's the thing. I'm not done yet. Here's the thing, though. You have to understand who is the best team in the past 5-6 years besides the last 2 years. Like, who is the team to beat?
Question.
Golden State Warriors, right?
Question.
Golden State Warriors, right? Let me finish talking.
finish.
Golden State Warriors, right? So who is the closest team to beat them? James Harden.
Nope.
He was the only guy who took them 7
Incorrect.
games.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, because they beat them.
I'm talking about the KD Warriors, the cheap Warriors when they had KD. Harden was the closest to beat them. All he had was
Yo,
Chris
didn't
Paul.
that year the Spurs
So
get injured?
I don't get how niggas say James Harden's a choker in the playoffs when he's not.
Let's okay, Tony, ask your question. What question
I
do
have
you
a question for you. Fuck, I forgot it, but listen, I remember. But yo, is James Harden a stat pattern? Like
Listen,
Russell Westbrook?
everybody in the league is a stat pattern.
No,
Harden's a stat pattern.
who's
Yeah.
the biggest stat pattern
Russell
in the
Westbrook.
And
You know that's true.
Alright,
Yeah, okay.
and
Okay,
and,
see,
and,
you know that's
and,
true.
and who
Who's
else?
the second biggest stat
And-
pattern?
Probably Harden, but guess what?
It is Harden.
We have to understand.
Harden drops 900 against the Sacramento Kings on regular
He
occasions.
drops
Okay.
40 points. He
Okay.
plays 40 minutes a
Okay,
game every season.
I have a question. Did Harden ever lose the first round? In his
not
Houston
sure.
career? No, he didn't.
Correct me.
Besides that time, David the game winner. Yeah,
Yo, bro.
that's the
Bro,
only
he did-
time.
so he
That's
did
the only
lose it.
time.
To be honest,
That was his first playoffs.
Yo,
You have
yo.
to understand.
So let's not talk about
does
the
that
so,
not still count?
Be as it may, Kawhi Leonard is more of a system player. He's good now. He's great, but I think James Harden does everything better than him. He's a better scorer. He's a better passer and clutch. You can say Kawhi for now, but then Harden has to be in that kind of like situation to see how. Like this year, we'll see. This year what happens.
Alright, let me tell you my take. I think Kawhi Leonard is a more efficient scorer.
Yes, I'll agree with that for now.
So he's the best.
Not for now.
Yeah, for
Oh,
now.
look.
Look.
Yo,
Watch,
Kawhi Leonard,
watch.
Kawhi Leonard,
All
Kawhi
time.
Leonard,
No.
Kawhi Leonard needs
Yeah,
one-
I hope you understand.
Kawhi
The
Leonard-
reason why Harden plays ISO because he's using that.
Kawhi
He
Leonard-
needed to do that for his team.
Kawhi,
That was his task. Play ISO all day.
Kawhi needs
He can.
Kawhi needs maximum 20 shots to drop 40. Harden needs 30.
Okay.
At least, no.
Okay.
Harden, there's times where he took 40 shots a game.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. You know what's funny?
That's very true.
If Kawhi's so great, which I believe he is, if he's so great, how come Luka almost beat him 2 years back to back with nobody on the
Because
team?
fucking Luka Doncic.
No,
man.
Luka's like little kid to Kawhi. If Kawhi's supposed to be
Chill,
nice,
chill, chill.
do you see? Would you ever see KD or Prime LeBron lose to Luka in the first round or getting close to lose to Luka? No. Kawhi Leonard just scores and that's it. He's not a leader. He's not vocal and he doesn't pass the ball. Harden scores and passes and gets people involved. He was the closest guy to beat Golden State
Go ahead, Tony.
for a reason.
On the
For
media,
a
go-
reason.
On the media, go ahead,
So
Tony.
let me ask you something short.
For a reason.
Harden when he's on the Rockets versus Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, who's winning the series?
Fucking Luka
You're an
Doncic
idiot.
is
You're an idiot.
smoking.
Wait.
Even
Wait.
Luka versus Harden
Are you
on
talking
their own
about?
teams.
Are you talking about? Which Rockets?
I talking about with
Any
Chris Paul.
Rockets,
With Chris
any
Paul.
Chris Paul, Harden Rockets?
And you're Rockets.
They could lose to Luka in the
the
first round.
finals without Chris
I
Paul.
don't think they're losing to Chris Paul. However, James Harden with the rest of those small ball team, smoking
You
them.
don't know nothing. You know why? Everybody knows in the league, besides LeBron, Harden is the best at carrying teams. Even better than Luka.
Fuck that. Let me ask you.
James Harden is the
let me ask you
GOAT.
question.
What's up?
Luka Doncic, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, James Harden. Tell me why. You have to drop one person out of it. Tell me why it's James Harden.
Who say the name
Harden,
again?
Dame?
Luka, Steph, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
Dame.
Tell me why are you dropping James Harden?
I'm dropping Damian Lillard
Why you drop Damian Lillard?
He's the
because all those players are like Steph is just the best in the thing,
Okay, so that's it's not a conversation.
and Luka Harden are more all around.
James Harden has never done anything clutch in his playoff
What did Dame
career
do?
ever.
What did
He
Dame do?
eliminated James Harden.
Okay.
Dame has been
He
clutching the
eliminated the
playoffs.
Oklahoma
Okay.
City Thunder.
He did.
Twice.
He did, but where did he go after that?
Twice.
Answer my question.
It's still in the
The Golden
playoffs.
State
Where they
did
go?
the same
No.
excuse
Okay.
fingers.
It's
Okay.
still in the playoffs.
Okay, so did Harden not go to conference finals like almost every year in Houston?
No.
That's not carrying
He went
team.
there. He went there with fucking Chris Paul.
And before that too, like 2015, he went to the conference finals.
So, alright, let me tell you.
So Harden, I don't get this whole thing where people
Let
say
me,
Harden. He's not a
let me
choker.
expose the
Oh,
debate right
stop
now.
talking.
Let me expose the
Harden's a
Harden and Dame
choker,
debate
man.
right now. Let me
He just
expose
doesn't
the
care,
Harden-
yeah, but he's not
Let me
a choker.
expose the Harden and Dame debate right now. Alright, 2018 in the conference finals. You remember what Harden was doing? Fuck Chris Paul for a sec. But you see what Harden was doing when he dunked on Draymond. He pushed Draymond.
Come
in
on,
the
but
head
Harden
and
when he
dunked.
wants to play ball.
Look, when Warriors the best team in the West at them times. They had West on lock, right? Harden was
That was
giving
the whole
away.
league on lock.
They had Harden. Harden was making them what had way more than Dame. He was much more of a threat. And the next year, Dame got sucked by them. KD-less.
But guess what?
And that's what they do with KD.
Thank
Who the
you.
fuck did they have? You think James Harden could have done that by himself? Or used to?
If he has CJ McCollum, yeah, he would.
Game 6
Fam,
is game 6
Marky,
and 7.
Marky, there's a reason why niggas double team Harden. He's unguardable.
They
Niggas
double
have to
team
do-
Dame too.
No,
fam.
not like that. Not like
They
that.
guard
the
Dame.
logo.
At the logo.
They guard. Man, let's not argue. They guard Dame for as soon as he checks in the ball. You stupid bitch.
No, but you know, my nigga, I'll tell you right now. The only guard Dame when it's cooking, not from the start of the game.
No,
I watch every.
fam, in the playoffs, they just double team him,
I watch.
and then they
first of all,
force him
Freeman,
to
you know
use the other
basketball.
players.
Let Freeman
Listen,
talk. He's a
Harden.
Let Freeman
He's a
talk.
defense. That's why he's. But listen,
No, let him
Harden.
have a chance to speak.
Man, listen, James Harden. I watch every Harden game. Even when he has a bad game, they're double teaming him. He's a threat. Him and Steph are the only two guys in the league. As soon as they go past the half-court line, they're double team.
fam,
They have niggas one heading.
Earlier when Tony was defending Devin Booker, talking about his triple team, and he didn't take that into consideration. Why should I consider James Harden?
Because maybe that's one play that happened. D-Book does not always get triple team.
Yes,
Not
he
always.
does.
No, he
Yes,
does
he
not.
does.
He's not hard coverage to guard 1-on-1.
But yeah, I'm on your shit for that one. 'Cause
D-Book is good,
Harden
though.
had Chris Paul, and they had the most success in the past years with Rockets, and he come from Devin Booker what he did this year.
What?
He was literally in the same situation. Devin
Oh,
Booker
okay. But then here's the thing. D-Book and Chris Paul, who did they face in the playoffs?
Harden
I'm gonna go. Let me go on the list.
Listen,
they faced. Hold on.
listen.
They faced a Lakers team with no AD, and LeBron's 50 years old. Okay. Second round, who did they face? Who did they face?
Injured.
Who's second round? Who did they face second round again?
Denver Nuggets.
Denver, no Murray. Third round, Clippers, no Kawhi. So they had an easy path. When
Alright,
Harden and
what
Chris
did he do
Paul,
against
he actually
Boston?
beat
What did he do
teams,
against-
and he lost to KD in Warriors.
I'm
What
not
could he
gonna lie,
do?
you're speaking out your ass. You
You're
spoke
speaking-
out your ass right there. LeBron was, even though LeBron and AD were still half injured, they were still there. Okay, fuck the Lakers series. Denver Nuggets against the reigning MVP. What are you talking about?
What?
Exactly.
Who do you? His second best player was not even there. If Murray was there, it would be a different story.
It would be a different story.
Because
Yeah,
Denver's a team that
That should
beat
have
Clippers.
cut
last
up, but at the same time, the Jokic was MVP that season.
D-Book's a nice player. I'm not discrediting him, but he's
Alright,
not better
against
than
Bucks, he had two
Tatum.
40-point games, correct?
Anybody can have 40 in this era, man. Trey has
Listen,
40 in this
you
league.
can't go wrong with the Tatum. Booker
You can't.
debate.
No,
It's
no,
literally-
but I'll
it's-
take
it's-
Tatum.
It's literally
I'll
like
take Tatum.
I'll
it's
take Tatum
like-
still.
it's
Everybody's
like-
take Tatum.
It's like Kawhi and Steph.
Steph is way better than Kawhi.
You can't compare them. Why you compare
Steph is way better than
No,
Kawhi.
no,
but
Kawhi- Kawhi, Steph, you
cannot
can't go- you can't go wrong.
You cannot compare them. Two different positions. Two different types of players.
But you compare Harden and Kawhi a
I
lot.
can't like Steph is better.
Yes,
man.
you can.
Because
Kawhi-
Kawhi's a champion, Harden's not.
Chill, don't even do this. Don't
My
even-
nigga, look at this. Who did he face in the finals? Steph by himself? KD didn't play.
I can't like one
Is
thing.
that fair?
One thing that.
I'm not gonna lie,
one
that
thing
same year,
separates-
Warriors beat Harden without
Look,
KD
look,
too.
look,
I'm not gonna
let me
lie.
tell
Remember that one time
Look, let me tell you
that
guys something.
Kawhi got injured during the Spurs and he was facing Golden State? Injury's part of the game, man.
I guess, yeah. But I don't know. But Kawhi is good. I don't know. But I think
Yeah, let
Harden's
me tell you
better.
guys something.
That's what I believe.
Harden is better. Like obviously he's so skilled, probably more skilled than anybody on the list. But one thing that separates him and makes him compared to them is his determination to win.
Harden is the
His
best.
determination, fam.
Harden is the best player of all time if he took ball
Goes
serious.
to the
That's
strip
what I
club
believe.
right after.
Wow.
He's the most skilled.
It's too easy.
Wow.
Fam, you know why?
He goes
Man,
to
man,
the club after he loses.
man. Did you guys hear what he just said?
Harden,
Listen,
Harden is the best player of all time if he took ball serious. Wallah, that's what I believe.
This guy is smoking ass crack.
Fam, you know why? He's already unique. He's a lefty.
A
He's
man
hard to guard either way.
PF Harden.
Lefties are hard to guard. James Harden has never done anything when it mattered. Shut the
We'll see
fuck
this
up.
year,
I can't lie.
Shut the
We'll
front
see this
door,
year.
you son
I
of a- You this year he had Kevin Durant.
He was
couldn't do nothing
injured,
against the
hamstring
Bucks.
injury. Hamstring injury.
I can't.
Don't disrespect the
Wait, aren't you a Westbrook fan?
Yes, I am.
Don't talk about
Don't
basketball.
talk. You don't talk.
Westbrook.
But yo,
Like
let's,
Westbrook.
let's see when Lakers and Nets face in the finals.
Who said he's going to the finals?
What? Don't disrespect the Lakers.
You know
they're going to.
We're talking about that. Yo, you know
That's
what's
where they're
funny,
going.
fam? Well, I know it's funny.
Nowhere else,
It's
nigga.
funny how LeBron just calls the NBA every time. Like,
He has number 6. He started wearing that thick headband, not those little skinny ass shit. Fam, he's LeBron's
yo,
Okay, I have a question.
You remember before last year, after he got eliminated, he didn't make the playoffs. Everybody said LeBron's era is over.
LeBron's
When he
era.
came
I have a
back,
question. If Harden beats LeBron in the finals, like you just start respecting him?
What I will claim James Harden is probably the best shooting guard of all time.
There we go.
he's better than Wade. He's better than Wade after he beats a thing.
He's better than Wade right now.
No, he's not. Until he gets a ring.
If he beats LeBron, but at the end of the day, Kyrie
I like Wade too.
Kyrie Irving's unvaccinated. They're gonna trade him, fam. In my opinion, if I was the Nets, I'd trade him.
Bro, what's wrong with Kyrie though?
Oh.
Kyrie is not.
Yeah,
That guy
but
Kyrie's
is
a Muslim brother, but he's lost.
Yeah,
he's
but
so lost. I don't know what he's on.
Another
bro.
hot take: Wade or Harden?
Right now,
Harden's better.
What the fuck, Dwayne Wade, shut the fuck
Harden's way better than him.
up. Shut the hell up.
It's strictly basketball.
You
Harden's
guys,
better.
you guys go on.
I'm not talking about skills. I'm talking about all time. Which
Oh
includes
wait,
everything.
Dick Ryder LeBron to win rings.
Go, guess
Oh,
what?
he won
What
one
happened in
before him.
2006?
Yeah, one, but yeah,
Oh, that's
I'll give him that credit. He got one, but
So,
then
what did
but
James,
hey,
what did James Harden do by
but
himself?
wait at Shaq.
Yo, let me expose
Don't forget
Benji.
that.
Let me expose Benji.
He had Clint Capella.
Yo, he's calm. What do you have to say, Freeman?
Fellas out here.
Yo, by the way, guys, Freeman watches cricket. He doesn't know basketball.
Wait, hold up.
But
Hold
go
up.
ahead.
Before we get into it, I have to expose Benji. You know what Benji said? He told me a crazy take.
What?
He said Joel Embiid is better than Prime Tim Duncan.
Wow.
I said he's more skilled. Don't put words in my mouth, bro. I said he's more skilled. I never said he's better.
I don't even think he's more skilled.
Fam, he does everything. He can shoot threes, man.
First off, aren't you San Antonio Spurs fans? You should know Tim Duncan
Yo,
prime left, right, center.
yo,
fam.
chill out, man. San
Tim
Antonio-
Duncan's footwork and that little backboard hook shot he does smokes the league.
So, Freeman, Dame or Harden? Back to the same question.
Dame.
Dame's better?
Dame time all the time.
Dame dollar, $20.
To be honest,
so let's go
I don't
home.
think-
No. Name 3 players on Portland right now. That's your test right now for everybody to
That's-
hear.
that's your
Go.
test.
Besides Dame.
Dame, CJ, Nurkic, fam. What are you doing?
Yo.
Yo, you guys see that Steph Curry, Michael
To be
Jordan?
honest,
but yo,
I never seen a
I-
poll. I never seen a poll who's actually
No.
like, yo, serious about basketball.
All I
Yeah,
can say though is when
yeah.
you're saying, oh, Harden gets double team, fam. Dame gets double team in the playoffs all the time, and he tries to pass it to like one of those guys, Amino or something, and they miss the easy layups.
Do you know
It
that
just
group?
gets
So how does
happening,
the ball to
fam.
who? Trevor Ariza? Come on, man.
Shut it up. Trevor
Aaron
Ariza
Gordon
is still who?
Harden always had better people around him, fam.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Obviously.
Yo, I have a
But who's not
question.
better
Yo,
than
you guys seen that Steph and Jordan interview?
No.
Yeah, you need to check that out. It's so good, dude.
Fuck Steph
Two
Curry.
goals. Those are two
Steph-
people that changed.
Steph's good, but fuck Jordan.
Those are two players that changed the whole NBA. The basketball.
Michael Jordan didn't change shit, fam.
Okay, let me tell you how.
He
Should I tell you how
he
Jordan
wear his
changed it?
shoes, fam.
Yo,
What
no,
are you
I'm
talking
not
about?
let me tell you how
I'm
Jordan
not- yo,
changed.
we're talking about greatest shooting guard of all time. I forgot Michael Jordan exists.
That's so crazy.
Oh,
How do you
God,
forget about Jordan?
That's already
Yo,
cemented.
yo, listen.
Yeah, no
Yo,
one can debate that.
You know how Jordan changed the league?
Oh, he
Alright,
definitely
who
did.
came after Jordan? AI, right? AI and Kobe. AI and Kobe looked up to Jordan. I look at guards now. Okay. Boys, let's make some noise on this Friday. Hey, we got my bro Freeman in the.
Come on, VOTS. We step in. It's the come up. We elevating. The one thing that sets us up, our voice, tool of our choice. Fuck a burner. We let you feel vibrations from the soul.
Yeah, we coming with the attitude. Ain't even Friday, but I'm still rocking ice cubes.
Take a step on a sidewalk, voicing actions, step into it. Our dreams are on the other side, and every step is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, we here. Wise, Freeman, Sharks, Benji, ain't wise.
All the guys, even missteps come with miracles. Like, thank God I missed that step. Trick steeps where concrete turns to ledges. Voice of the sidewalks, pedestrians with a voice. Welcome.
Whoa, cool. That was hard, not gonna lie. Benji, you're not
Hold
gonna
on, hold on.
This guy's on his phone texting James Harden's burner accounts.
Hold on.
Oh, empty.
Hold on.
He's trying to look for that 4 PF chain.
Come on
The voice is the bomb. Keep the sidewalks coming.
Welcome, man. Welcome, man.
Welcome, man. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's introduce the panel. To the dark skin in front of me,
It's your boy. It's your boy Benji Wilson, aka Make Money by Any Means Necessary.
the guy to his right or left, I'm not sure, who has a beanie on and has a lineup that's shaking
And
underneath
he has
his.
no, and he has no swag on.
He has no swag.
Free man, you know, my swag, free swag. I don't give a fuck.
And the guy who looks lanky to his right,
Sean
and
Livingston.
half demented, Sean Livingston looking ass.
Chill.
Yo, who made up to your host, fam?
Yeah, like,
Who's this
Yo,
group?
hold up.
Shut
To
yourself
my
up.
left, I got
Introduce yourself, bro.
6 foot plus of honey man.
Don't-
not a shark, a polar bear.
Bro, what? Introduce
But
yourself.
listen. Holla, Tony Dollar. You know, we here. Smiles, Tony Enterprises. That didn't rhyme.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to LA Fitness, and then you know you have to measure your weight and your height. They told me I'm 6 foot, so from now on I'm calling myself
if
6
you're
foot
6 foot,
of pure
What's your
man.
driver's license say?
My drive 180. That's 6 foot.
Yeah,
Fam.
you
I
can't-
can
you
walk-
can't
I
walk
can walk from the get go.
if you're 6 foot, I'm 5'10".
What?
You
My
have 2
nigga,
inches on me.
You're 5'1". I'm
Yeah,
6
man.
foot of pure man.
You
He
said- you
signed
said
his
42
little
dope,
helper,
bro.
Allah.
Huh?
He signed his little helper.
Yeah, you know when you
That was
smell,
a third grade joke right there.
you know when you wake up, you know when you wake up in the morning.
elf.
You know when you wake up in the morning, you smell Angelo, you smell old kind, you're like, man, that's me, man. I go, Delaware.
What are you guys dealing with?
Jesus, this guy got just became 6 foot, got a chin strap, and he feels like he's nice.
He's feeling himself.
Wallah, but you
I can't lie,
know,
yo, you ever watch Home Alone?
Who did
the
it?
robbers?
Who
You
did it?
remember the one with the hat?
No,
Freeman's looking like.
it's been a minute. It's been
The
a
one,
minute.
you don't remember?
Oh, the two crooks.
The two
dumbasses.
The little stooge.
Yeah.
The little stooge.
Yeah, let's say both of them
That
combined.
disrespect. That guy had gloves with our half roots.
You just
disrespect
say them
You
combined.
disrespected my nigga Free, man.
Chill,
That's
chill,
unacceptable. That's unacceptable. But man, I want to ask you guys a question.
What's up?
I'm seeing a lot of shit on a lot of weird shit, to be honest. And
What's
that's
up?
the only thing to pass by at time. And I see a lot of verses of all these old people I don't know and I really don't care about. So in my head, I was like, yo, what would be a goated versus that we can compare to today, like our generation? Even though, man, like Benji Wilson and Freeman, they're prehistoric niggas. Me and my nigga Tony, we're young niggas. We're fresh in the game.
Why
These guys are
YNW
prehistoric.
shit?
Let's try to cater towards them also, man. Do you guys have any verses that you wanna specifically think that would be appealing to the audience or something that we could debate about for years to come?
For me, let me start, Benji. For me, there's a lot you could choose from, but then the one I just thought about on top of my head, that's actually
That'd be hard.
That's prevalent. It's pretty hard. These are 2 young goats from Chicago. Okay, I think you guys know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. She think I'm cute. She wanna have sex.
So the guys are Chief Keef,
Montana 300.
aka Sosa, who started this drill movement. Shout out him.
Montana 300.
No, and
What
none other than the voice of the streets, Mr. Dirkio.
Oh,
Not the
Dirk,
sidewalks. Not the
That's
sidewalks.
out of the streets, the real
streets.
voice.
Well, listen,
So out of Dirk and Chief Keef, guys, who's better? Who had? No,
talking-
no. Let me
Yeah.
rephrase that, because right now Dirk's obviously better.
Go,
I'm saying
go. I'm talking. Fuck right now. I'm going all time.
All time.
Go into the description and tell us what you're picking, Benji Wilson.
Okay. For me, I'm not gonna lie, it's a toss up because I like both. But if I'm going just off overall, prime,
Who
whatever overall,
impacted you?
I'm gonna say Chief Keef, and I'll tell you guys why.
Why?
I'll tell to the viewers why too. Chief Keef, first of all, you gotta give him the credit because he started this drill movement. Without him, none of these guys would be here, right? So he started this drill movement, and Chief Keef is self-made. There's one thing that goes unnoticed. He didn't copy nobody. He didn't buy nobody's swag. He did his own shit. He said what he wanted to do on his tracks, and then niggas just follow suit. Dirk is one of those guys that followed suit in Chicago. So did Lil Reese, Fredo, all these guys that came up after him. So for me, I'll say Chief Keef, as far as impact, he's more impacted than Dirk. But overall, Dirk has better songs overall. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't lie. Who's the king of... The real question is who's the king of Chirac?
Kanye West, but continue.
No. Listen.
no, but you have to put 10 tracks on
Yeah.
both sides. You could pick 10 of his best and 10 of his best. Who's winning?
Dirk.
You're
Fredo
not
in
gonna
the
pick
cup.
those
That's a scary
10
sight.
chief bangers.
Actually, cause look, cause you have to
live with
understand,
that.
Chief Keef has more of a
Can I-
swangers.
Let me
But Dirk
forget
has
that.
more of
You
a-
guys said your statements. Let me bring my statements, man.
But
I
Keith's
just-
best
I found a
song
video.
is better than his best song.
Wait.
All you motherfuckers talking about Chief Keef ain't no hitter. Chief Keef ain't this. Chief Keef a fake.
Shut the fuck up.
Y'all don't live
Bang,
with
bang.
that nigga. Y'all know that nigga got caught with a rat shit. Shooting at the police and shit. Nigga been on probation.
Chief Keef will smoke Lil Durk. Thank you. The way he smokes his backwards.
Let's be real.
Anyway,
Let's be real.
Guys.
Yo, let's be real. Let's be real.
Yo,
Let's be real. Who made it wearing Burberry cool? Chief Keef.
I don't care about drip.
I'm
talking about straight music.
Who made saying catch your up?
I was in grade 7 when Chief Keef started popping. Man, I was in middle school talking about real shit.
I'm telling you, bro. He started. Forget that. Oh, this bitch you love so. Oh, I don't know.
What?
He's historic.
You think I was in grade 7 talking about?
They say what you want.
No, it's India.
But I can't have a lie. You have to keep it a buck.
They say what you want.
You have to give the crown to Chief
I
Keef.
heard them niggas, huh?
Chief Keef is goated. King of Chicago.
He has to be.
Even if you put Chief Keef, what a versus against Kanye West, he smoked.
Fuck that. A hot take. I'll say King Von is probably better than Dirk too if you start alive.
That's mad.
Yo, I can't even lie. At first, like, obviously I always thought Chief Keef was like the goated for years to come. Then I started thinking, Dirk's actually going hard. He might take the crown. But like this year, I seen on TMZ, Chief Keef on a house party with Bella Thorne, and I said, "This guy's a goat." And they asked me, "Are you dropping an album?" And he said, "Who's featured in it?" It's him, me, and he screwed up.
He's cool. He
doesn't give a fuck,
fam. Chief Keef is a year older than you.
Yeah.
Chief Keef is a year older. He's been doing this shit since 16.
Thanks for making me feel old, man. But continue.
He's been doing this shit since 16.
Young
He's
nigga.
an inspiration. You seen him at 16, fam?
Yeah, nice. This guy's bumping Justin Bieber. Nice, man.
What?
And fucking Jason Derulo.
My nigga, let me ask you guys another verse. And let me get a little controversial. This is where we're really gonna try to understand each other on a different scale. Hannah Montana or That's So Raven versus.
Oh man,
I only said That's So Raven because you guys are old heads and you guys like to shit.
No.
I can change that up. If you guys want me to change it up, I'll change That's So Raven for Wishes Waving.
No. Keep it.
No.
I'm gonna say this.
You want to give representation?
I'm gonna say this. Those two shows
to the BLM community.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Those two shows are by far the two most successful in Disney Channel history for sure.
Are you sure?
Yes, it is. I'll tell you why. Because Hannah Montana, the star on that show, she's the biggest star in Disney history, Miley Cyrus, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's why.
And
That's the Raven. That's the Raven is the greatest. What I want to say the greatest, but one of the greatest sitcoms of all time. So as far as comparing them,
not the greatest, fam. I would say even.
I said one up.
I like Smart Guy better than That's So Raven.
Nah, I don't know about that. But as far as who's the better show, I'm gonna have to go That's So Raven.
Smart Guy.
He says That's So Raven. What's your opinion, Freeman?
Hannah Montana. I'm gonna give her ultimate Queen Molly, fam.
What's your opinion, Freeman? Whatever your name is.
Come on, that's
I can't lie. I'm gonna have to go with Hannah Montana. You know why?
Why?
Because Miley Cyrus is
the
first Disney star to go crazy. I came in like a...
No, Lindsay Lohan was, but continue.
Who?
Lindsay Lohan.
I kind of... Lizzie, you should have put Lizzie
And we can't stop. Miley Cyrus is fucking gold. She's like the Chief Keef of Disney, fam.
That's what I'm saying. She's
on everything,
fam.
She's the most famous. You care about Raven Simone? That girl became a Zuka.
Eddie became a Zuka.
Eddie became a Zuka.
Yeah, she Raven Simone in the coat, the baby.
She's with the baby?
She's flex with him.
Everyone in Disney became Zuka.
Everybody knows Raven's the best show in Disney history. That was historic.
That's cap, fam. Raven.
Who could forget this? Vision.
What about this? Yo, Eddie became mad.
But that's what happens though. All these stars in Disney all became buck, yo.
Apparently,
only a few survived.
I saw a theory video on TikTok, and the reason that they became Zook is because their parents would live take them. They would be doing school full time.
They're young too.
And they'd be doing 8 hours a day, fucking acting for 6 months of the year, doing a whole season back to back.
Imagine, yes,
and they'd be doing 5 days of that. It takes a toll on the kids. They're always locked down.
Yeah,
even though they're making change, kids don't know the concept of money. So the first one to go Zookas, of course, Miley Cyrus. So she's the most famous one to go Zookas. But I don't even consider her Zuka. I read what she does.
Fam,
she was free.
She's not really Zuka.
Fam, she was freed from the chain of Billy Ray Cyrus. Fam, Billy Ray Cyrus had it down.
Fam, some of them.
Demi Lovato Zukas.
That's Zukas.
Demi Lovato Zukas. She's a drug head.
And she also says she identifies as black.
Yeah, I seen that. She's Zuka.
Fam, back then they didn't think about mental health.
It's that prevalent it is right now.
Yeah, back then.
Don't show her a spoon, fam. Don't show her a spoon. You don't know what she's capable of. Freeman, what's the verses you have in your head?
You have to hide the goddess, fam.
Yo, let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. Freeman told me the other day that he watched the Wrecking Ball video more than 10 times.
Why are you lying, fam? What's my name?
But continue.
What's the issue with that, fam? Don't judge.
You ever watched the Rocky Ball music video?
Multiple
You know
times.
what?
Everybody did what the hell.
Up the Sharks trying to get on that videographer level. Come on.
Alright, so Freeman, what do you have?
What do you have sweaty hands?
Yo,
What the
I'm
fuck?
trying to.
He's nervous, boy.
I'm never hailing you again. This guy's hands wet.
Nervous. This guy,
These
yo.
arms are heavy.
Okay.
Eminem, fella.
Yo, shout out Eminem. His new spaghetti store opened up. Mom spaghetti. Well, we could open up a Hoya spaghetti, make better
What's-
spaghetti than him.
Hit him up, free man.
But yo, versus.
You a weird
Let's do movies still. What is Yo, I think like the goats of movies, like Leonardo DiCaprio, or like
Actors?
Yeah, like we're gonna versus between Leo and like. Okay, it depends. You guys fuck more with Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt? Like, who's another top white guy?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's
Yeah,
actually
No,
no,
for sure up there.
but
Will
he's more
Ferrell, Will
like
Ferrell.
Adam's. Okay, who you gonna? Okay, which one do you want to pick? Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler for sure.
Adam Sandler
Adam
versus
Sandler's
Did
Leo.
I say Mo Farah?
Will Ferrell.
Alright, Adam
Will
Sandler
Ferrell's a twerp.
or Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know, man. Leo, he makes more classic movies. Adam has a lot of
I
fun
can't lie.
movies.
You know
Adam,
the good thing is
he's the best
that's
at funny movies.
Fam, Catch Me If You Can, Inception, The Wolf of Wall Street. Come on.
all
Like,
right.
okay, name me 3 Adam movies that are like better than those 3.
Okay, Daddy's Home. What's that movie called? Him and Chris Rock. Damn,
That's like
I forgot
all
that.
the movies.
Okay, I'll say Click is one movie that was good, and then Disney's Fillmore.
But better than
What?
those 3? Come on.
So if you wanna learn about history in a fun way, you watch Leonardo DiCaprio movies. But if you want comedy, watch Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but Adam
That's
Sandler.
facts.
Adam Sandler's. Sorry to interrupt you. Adam Sandler did one amazing movie that I watched recently, Uncut Gems.
Ooh,
It's a whole different dynamic. It's not even him on the comedian side.
Yeah.
It's just him being a serious fucking jeweler.
Yeah, I know I pick him too because Adam Sandler's such a humble guy.
Yeah,
He's a humble guy.
He's a hooper.
And I want to say
Yeah,
that. I want to say that.
Bro, this guy comes to like.
He goes to LA Fitness
show-
runs.
He goes to LA. Yeah,
He goes to LA Fitness runs.
He's a cool white boy.
He's a cool. But Leonardo DiCaprio's a cool white guy too.
Yeah, he's cool too. Yeah.
Leonardo's cool too. Wolf of Wall Street is a golden.
Yeah,
movie.
Leo's
Inception,
golden,
fam, Titanic. What else? Fucking
Sold
that
with
movie
others.
where he's Catch Me If You Can, where he's the pilot.
Well, this guy's a Hall of
Alright,
Famer, fam.
I have a question: Leonardo or Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
But man, Ben Affleck is
Nah,
overrated.
I'm still
to me.
taking Leo, fam.
He's overrated
Ben
to me.
Affleck looks homeless, fam.
Yeah, he's
He has
overrated.
He
He's
has a
overrated.
square shaped head. Besides Batman and a few other movies.
The only good
Batman
two good things in his life is the fact that he's Batman and he has J-Lo.
He has J-Lo?
I thought Greg Anthony did.
Or the girl, I know my bad, that's another
No,
thing.
Mark Anthony.
But he had that other girl,
bad.
what was that? They keep getting back together.
Angelina Jolie?
I think so, yeah.
No, that's Tom Cruise. That's Tom
This
Cruise.
guy, you
No,
know-
that's Brad Pitt actually.
You know your facts about Hollywood. I like
I mean,
it.
I'm an old guy. I've been watching movies for my whole life.
Forget movies, fam. I'm pretty sure you get magazines.
Oh
You
yeah,
get
you're talking about something
magazines
different
on
now, Ben
Catch Your
Affleck. Yeah, well, like Ben Affleck, the only thing good for him is Batman, and he wasn't even the best Batman.
Hit him, Tony. What's the verses you have?
Okay, yo, you guys are not ready for this one.
Hit it.
You have to hit him with the nigga side, you dig? Denzel Washington or Will Smith?
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
That's a good one.
Can I go first?
You go first.
I'm
So
going
what
to
is it?
Denzel Washington.
Why?
For one reason only. Will Smith's the biggest bitch ever. This guy let Jada Pinkett Smith cheat on him and go on a whole
Come
entanglement.
on, we're talking about career.
Go on
We're
a
talking
whole-
about career.
Go on a whole entanglement and then he
With
went there
who?
to support.
With what guy
You're
though?
bringing personal life.
Who's the guy? Who's the
it's
guy though?
facts. It's facts.
But who's
I
the
don't
guy?
know I don't know the guy.
Tupac.
I
Right?
forgot.
Oh no,
August.
The honest guy, fam. He knew a whole entanglement was happening.
She wanted
Yo,
They
serious
both
que-
were doing the same thing, fam. They both weren't having like.
She did it first. And you know what's even worse? There's times where she said it herself. She has a letter saved from Tupac. And then he wrote a poem for her or some shit.
Bro, it's
And she
Tupac,
holds
he's a
it-
goat.
And she holds it. And she holds it close to her heart. She shows it to her kids. Imagine someone showing that to your kids. I lost all respect for Will Smith.
It's not his
Will
fault,
Smith's an idiot.
Fam, come
It's
on.
how his
Okay,
fault,
career.
how's his fault?
Jada Pinkett Smith, she's top goof, but Will Smith's an idiot.
Okay,
for that.
but his career. We're talking about
Oh, his career. Okay, if I'm going career-wise, Denzel Washington still smokes him.
Alright,
That's
can I go?
facts,
Can I go? Can I go now?
No, speaking on that situation
go.
before you say that,
Yeah.
you know why Jada cheated on him?
Wow.
Cause she literally talked about how like, yo, Will had all the attention from all these females. Literally like the Aisha Curry, Steph Curry type of syndrome. Like she said, he
It's
gets all the
different.
attention.
What do you mean? H. Curry doesn't have that syndrome.
Remember
H.
she
Curry
said-
has a whole cooking show.
Remember
fam.
she said how come Steph Curry gets attention from males? Remember she tweeted that out?
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
obviously
like,
Steph Curry.
It was basically
She
like
just
that.
aged. In my opinion, Jada Pinkett Smith, she was just aged for some.
No, she even said
For some young
she
meat.
said that. She said, yo, Will gets all he gets all this attention and stuff.
Yeah,
and
he's
she didn't feel like
boy,
she didn't
okay,
get
but
it.
anyways,
So she
out,
wanted to
out
feel
of the,
good.
If you really love someone, at the end of the day, fam,
Fam,
I
you
don't
don't know.
want to talk about his career. I want to talk about his personal life.
Okay,
If you really,
But I have a question.
Fam, to be honest, we don't. They're both doing shit, fam. You don't think when he's on movies in
Whoever-
Sweden, filming a movie,
apparently he
where,
never did
his
anything.
co-star-
He held it
Fam,
down.
no, in his book, you know,
Allegedly.
he released a book now,
What?
and he admitted that the internet kind of took it all the way on that side, and it was actually we both had an agreement that we could have like relations with other people because they're in a tough spot in their marriage. I don't know, their marriage is
100%.
weird, but it's you know.
You have a sister.
when I first heard the word entanglement, I heard it from her mouth, and then fam, I nearly barfed. I got cheesed. I
Okay,
went
I
to
was just-
soccer. Not
Hold
gonna
on, I
lie.
have a serious question for you. You think my bad for cutting you off? But you think Will Smith was actually crying? That
He
nigga's
was.
an actor.
I have
said
that
I was
screenshot.
tired from
I
a
have
flight,
that screenshot.
fam.
I have a screenshot on my phone where it says pain. He tweeted pain, and there's him crying.
Fam,
Okay.
he's tweaking
Or
his
was it?
shoulders.
Or was that PJ Washington?
Why?
There's
theme?
Will Smith.
Fam, my boy said he came from a long flight. He was exhausted, and he said,
Okay.
it was whatever.
back on track. So out of them two, I'm not gonna lie, Denzel's historic. Obviously, Will Smith is too, but I'm gonna go with Will Smith. The reason why I go with Will Smith is, I feel like he's just better at. He's more, like he could act in multiple different ways. He could do a happy show or a movie. Then he could act like a serious person or sad. And the best movie to this day that I ever watched was a movie because of him. It's called The Pursuit of Happiness. I'm pretty sure that.
Okay,
familiar with
I have a
movie
question. I have a
was-
big
that was
question.
the best job he
Big
ever
question.
did.
All
in
right,
a movie.
that's one of his top movies. Pursuit of Happiness versus Training Day.
Training Day is better.
Training Day.
I never watched Pursuit of Happiness, but Training Day.
Okay,
I think I
okay,
might. I might
okay.
have.
So
Pursuit of Happiness
Training
was
Day,
you.
Training
Yeah,
Day,
yeah, I
Training Day, or I Am Legend or Hancock. Come on, here's
no,
bad
no,
movies.
not Hancock. Come on, get that out of here. fam.
Okay, I Am
I
Legend.
thought you were gonna say
I
like
Am Legend.
Rush Hour or something. You know, come on.
He's not even Rush
Or like
Hour.
Independence Day. You know,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Independence Day.
You're talking about Will Smith like he's head honcho because your favorite show is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Let me give you an example there. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or The Office? Let's go two sitcoms.
The Office.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is the greatest show of all time.
Did you watch The
Oh.
Office?
Not a
They're
day.
too
man.
Your opinion does
but
not
they're
matter.
different.
But
fam.
you have
They're
watched
different.
Pursuit of Happiness, and you said Training Day, right? So
No, I did. It was as well as you, right? Fucking Jaden.
Yeah.
I think I
Yes,
know
I
to
watched
watch
it.
both of
But,
those.
but Fresh Prince is the best show of all time.
Okay. Did
It
you
has
watch
so
The
much
Office?
media- it has so much
Freeman,
media
did
to
you watch The Office and
Yeah,
Fresh
I
Prince?
did.
I watched both.
fam,
Michael
Office is
Scott.
different.
The Office
the
is so. It's a different type of show though. Fresh Prince is a sitcom.
The
No,
Office
Office is a
no, no.
mockumentary.
No, not even.
It's
Okay.
kinda like that.
It is. But at the end of the day, it's both comedy. At the end of the day,
It's
let's
different
go.
comedy.
Everybody, even the viewers know. Everybody in the world wanted Uncle Phil in their
White
life.
comedy. White
So
comedy
Fresh Prince taught you a lot of stuff.
White
Uncle Phil was the father everybody wanted.
White
Yes or no?
comedy surpasses black comedy, in my opinion.
Oh, that's
From that
another
show.
debate for
When you
another
compare-
day.
When you compare, man, Dwight Schrute exists. Dwight Schrute's
Schrute
a funny.
Farms,
Schrute
alright.
Farms, son. This guy makes.
Carlton, come on, man. Fresh Prince
Wait,
is
who's-
gold.
Carlton's
Carlton.
the idiot who just wants to dance all day.
I hate Andy. You know that's one guy I hate in The Office.
Andy?
Yeah.
Andy's the guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
Friends or
yeah,
Fresh
bro.
Prince?
Oh, that's
Our Fresh Prince.
Are you
Ah,
retarded?
Fresh Prince. I have like Friends. Friends overrated, fam.
Friends over
That's weird. I've done.
I watch every episode on it.
I met your
Yeah.
mother's.
Okay,
better
Freeman,
friends.
this is for you. Cheated girls or mean girls?
Cheetah girls.
Cheetah girls.
Mean Girls, the girl, your low. Yeah, that's a good show. I mean, good movie. My bad.
Now,
I'm
Cheetah
shocked.
girls is more OG.
I have one more
Yeah.
to slap upon you guys, and this is hopefully if you guys, unless you guys have any ones, it'll be the final one of this.
Oh, who do you guys
versus
pick though? Denzel or Will?
I said what?
Denzel.
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 What?
Denzel?
I'm the only one guy here.
All right, I'm the tiebreaker. I have to pick.
Be honest, you watch both.
Fuck, this is hard.
Who was my guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Will versatility.
Yeah, it was my guy still.
I think Will would even say Denzel.
Real shit.
Yeah, but in his head he'll believe
because
I'm
Will's a
better.
goof like that. And any discussion, this is unless you guys have other
And
ones.
he's
to
not
add.
even the best man in front of his wife.
Alright, let's go to the comedy section.
and
We
let's
love
get
you,
that.
Will.
Random.
Willow,
In his
Jay,
opinion,
Goofy Kids.
The two most successful comedians of all time: Kevin Hart versus Dave Chappelle.
Kevin Hart.
Dave Chappelle will lie.
Kevin
Stop this, man.
Dave.
No, let me finish. Kevin Hart is not better than Dave Chappelle.
I kinda
He
like.
was the goat.
Can I give you one reason why Dave Chappelle smokes this guy?
Why?
Okay. Kevin Hart, fam, he apologized for some cancel culture shit, fam. He folded. He got hurt by it. Let me finish. He apologized. He got hurt by it. You know, I felt like nowadays he's more like his comedy. He makes it more pop. He makes it more easily, you know, for everybody to digest. But Dave does not give a fuck. He walks away from $100 million. He comes back. He talks about whatever he wants. He talks about anything he wants. They try to cancel him. He says, fuck you. And he smokes his little vape in front of everybody. Bro, this guy's the GOAT. That's what I like. Authentic, raw.
Alright, well, let me see something
funny.
that cancels everything, alright? Kevin Hart was at dinner with Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, who's Eddie Murphy, Gabriel Union, and D-Wade. I think what's another like a big actor?
I don't know. Just continue.
But all the big back actors, they're at one dinner party. Imagine that, right?
Yeah.
He's literally there. He said they're all there eating dinner, and he said when he sat on the table, he was shocked.
Well,
He said, "I looked at why those are the best comedians of all time." He looked up to them.
yeah, he looked up to, but then
Okay,
he
but
He said that's why the best are the best. He said he was there sitting down quiet. He was shaking.
yeah, you have to observe it. He looked up to them at the end of the day. But look,
Fam,
yo,
he was trying to
Kevin Hart,
throw
Kevin
jokes
Hart
in
all
there
the
and
way.
he couldn't.
Kevin
They're
Hart all the
jokes.
way.
He said he said
Yeah.
he was shocked.
What's that special he had in New York where he was fucking wearing that? I think it was Laugh at My Pain.
Wait,
I
laughing
don't
at pain. When he's
know.
doing that.
Up until that one point where he was talking about the homeless guy bumping his lip, and then up to that comedy special, the rest of them were shit after that. But before, because he went PC. He went PC.
You know why it's funny though?
Why?
Because Kevin Hart, he will laugh at his own jokes. It makes it even more funnier. Like when he's doing a joke, like. And the way
This guy made up an excuse. He's like, yo, why'd you come late to work? Because a zebra that was carrying a baby.
The way he
but that
demonstrates
baby
his
had
jokes
Benjamin
is better
Buttons, was on the highway, so I had to
I
carry
feel
that
like Dave
baby.
Chappelle. I watched both of them, right? I feel like Dave Chappelle, and he kind of, it looks like he's trying too hard to be funny. Kevin Hart, he just naturally.
That's how
funny.
you
Even
know.
Dave Chappelle?
That's how
Yeah,
you're
Dave
lost.
Chappelle?
You're lost.
You don't
fam.
understand Dave
You are
Chappelle.
lost. Dave Chappelle, he's not trying at all, fam. I don't think he does this for money. He just does it. He literally sit down. He'll
Dave
turn.
Chappelle created two superheroes off the top of his head for a gay guy and a guy from Texas. For the
Fam.
gay guy, he made a gay superhero that every time he does a superpower, rainbow shines from him. The gay guy loved it. For the guy from Texas, in order to activate his powers, he has to slap a girl's pum pum. This guy's mod, fam. And he has beef against the transgender community.
Fam.
He says it outright.
And you know what's funny too, fam? Dave Chappelle can talk about whatever he wants and make it funny. Whatever's even happening in society right now, he'll
Yeah,
talk
but
about
you
it
have to understand.
and he'll make it funny. It's not like boring where he makes everyone like
But
kind
you have to
of.
understand, it's two different eras. Back in the day, it was easier to talk about anything, right?
No, I'm talking about now. Dave Chappelle now, current day, fam. He's still the guy. He came back and he's still the guy, fam.
You know, Loki nice too. Chris Rock is pretty nice too. He
Chris
does.
Rock?
Yeah,
No,
he's
yeah.
good.
Alright, let me ask
He
you
didn't
guys a
give a
quick
fuck.
question though. Who do you guys pick? I pick Chappelle.
Chappelle.
Chappelle? Dave. You pick Kevin, right?
Kevin Hart.
Okay. Alright, this
I wanna be
is
different
this is
every
the last one. This is the last comedian one. Chris Rock or Eddie Murphy?
Chris Rock. I'm not gonna think twice.
Eddie Murphy's not funny in my
Eddie
opinion.
Murphy's kind of.
I can't lie. Eddie Murphy was
Eddie
there,
Murphy's a goof.
uncensored.
Yeah, well,
But Chris Rock's
Well,
voice is funny. That's
you
why.
see Eddie
Chris
Murphy's
Rock's
brother
hilarious,
dicks.
man.
Yeah.
Chris Rock is
You
hilarious.
see Eddie Murphy? You see how he dissed Michael Jackson on stage?
Chris Rock's funny, man.
Huh?
Chris Rock's funny.
Chris Rock's hilarious, fam. Eddie Murphy's a goofy type of funny. He
No, he's not.
reminds me of Tony, fam. Goofy type
But
of
Chris
funny.
Rock-
No,
No,
but
Chris
for
Rock's
real though,
hilarious,
well,
man.
that's a big compliment.
I
Thank you
one
very
time,
much.
I one time he's doing a stand up, and you remember that
Wallahi.
situation where Beyonce's sister beat up Jay-Z in the elevator?
Yeah.
I remember he was talking about it one time on a stand
That
up.
was mad, fam. I seen that video. He crushed the bitch
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
someone.
Yo,
He
you
was
ever watch
hilarious,
Eddie Murphy stand-up comedy?
Okay, maybe.
I can't like Eddie Murphy's a
Been
goal.
on-
Like
been
he was
on.
done before them.
How about Kevin James?
This guy?
Oh, no, Martin Lawrence is pretty good too.
This guy's
As a
talking.
comedian?
Yeah,
Martin Lawrence a idiot.
that guy's one of the best actors.
Besides fucking the Martin show, he has nothing good for him.
Eddie Murphy was roasting Michael Jackson live in his prime on stage.
Chris
guy's like-
Tucker is funny.
Oh
as Eddie
my
Murphy.
God.
Chris Tucker
Yo,
is
I
funny
forgot
as
about
Eddie
Chris
Murphy.
Tucker.
Eddie Murphy's a funny. Like,
No,
Eddie-
yo, scratch everything I just said right now. I
Chris
forgot
Tucker's
about
fucking
Chris Tucker's the
hilarious.
funniest human being on earth.
Ever.
Wallahi, I said too.
ever.
What
He's the
about-
funniest guy. He's
My
just
nigga,
funny.
do you guys
What
know
about that
What
guy?
about the Wayans?
Oh yeah, Chris Tucker's at the dinner party.
They're
too.
funny, but Chris Tucker's funnier.
Chris
Forget
Tucker's at
that.
dinner party too.
Bill Burr. You know guys know Bill Burr is?
Oh, Bill Burr.
Bill
yeah,
Burr
yeah,
about him,
is
I didn't
10
know.
times funnier than Eddie Murphy.
But Chris Tucker's hilarious, man. I swear.
Yo.
Chill, don't disrespect him. Bill Burr is Bill Burr, but he's not on that those guys.
Eddie
Bill
Murphy's better than
Burr
Dave Chappelle.
has me tearing. This guy's talking about. He's like, yo, he said he's a free agent for religion. He's trying to find God.
What the
He's
fuck?
trying to sign a contract. He's
No,
fucking.
did you see what he said about white women?
Yeah.
He said white women just jump in the picket of oppression. You know,
For the-
they're, all those 400 years they're beside a white man. You
Yeah.
know, fucking shit up,
Just-
and now they want to go on the side. Like, yeah.
I seen the video, wallahi, and there's someone, I was just came top of my head. I seen it on TikTok. There was a white lady. I think I seen it on Twitter or some shit. There was a white lady. She was recording stuff in the car. She's crying. Don't worry, I'm gonna fight for you guys.
I have a
I'm gonna
question.
fight-" She said, wait. She's like, I'm gonna fight for you guys. I'm gonna fight for our rights. Do you know what her right is? Being unvaccinated. Holy shit, free man. That's your people's.
Shut the fuck up, man.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Who is Carter? Carter. What movie was that?
What?
Who's named Carter in the movie?
Chris Tucker.
What the fuck?
How about Smokey?
Nigga, I don't know. Chris Tucker. Why
That
you sure?
guy, he is just naturally funny. And Friday and Rush Hour was two of his best movies he ever did, and he's the funniest.
Any movie.
Any movie that guy does is hilarious.
It's
Man.
hilarious.
He's so
So you say he's the best of all time?
he's the funniest of all time. Not the best, but he's the funniest actor.
I'm waiting for that.
And he's
punchline. I'm
naturally
waiting
funny.
for that punchline. Just say I'm just joking, and you know this, man.
And you know what's actually nice too? That's underrated. Samuel L. Jackson. He's a very
So that guy.
Coach Carter. Stop this.
Bro, that guy's
I
a
don't
great.
even like Coach Carter.
Samuel-
man.
What?
I'm gonna keep it
What?
real.
Samuel Jackson's not funny. This guy just swears a lot.
No, he's the best. He's
Nah,
one of the
Chuck
scariest.
Taylor.
His favorite words, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, yeah.
Look, I kinda like Samuel.
Fiction, huh?
The goated, bro.
What?
Okay, man. Besides all this comedian talks and whatnot, let me guys ask you guys a question off the top of my head. Then we'll transition to whatever topics Freeman has planned for us because he'll lead out the day.
二人移れば Stay with me 真夜中のドアを叩き帰れ
Madam, what was the most historic thing that happened to you in your lifetime? I'm gonna start off just so you guys can get inspiration from me. I'll just say that all the time. Not gonna lie to you. Just thinking, fam. If my life was a Zuvi, what would be like the main event? The main event would be the pandemic, because that's where I think I was most mudahwarir. Because the pandemic, not gonna lie to you, had me feeling 10 different emotions every single day. Every day it'd be 10 new emotions. It'd be scared. That's why I'm not gonna lie to you. I linked a few of my niggas during the pandemic. I did not link Freeman. There's a reason for that. Even though the vaccine wasn't ready them times, I still do not trust you because you're on that far right mentality.
Why you?
However,
but you link
what-
me every day, man.
What would be the
It's
main
okay,
event for you in your lifetime? For you?
The main event that happened before?
Yeah, something, anything.
Okay, to kind of branch off what you said, I would say the pandemic as well.
How did the pandemic treat you?
First of all, the pandemic was a really big thing, not just for me but for everybody. Like it was a time where everything was just standstill, where it came out of nowhere.
We're still in a panoramic.
But now no one takes it as serious. Like let's be real, when
Freedom.
it first happened, right? When it first happened, it struck the world. Everybody thought, yo, this is deadly. Still is deadly, but people thought, oh my gosh, if you even catch you, you're done for.
Yeah.
So it was the scariest shit for the first, I'll say, 2 months.
You're Chief Finito.
So basically, at that time, it was a historic time because like it's like you have to do something you never did before. Where like
Stay home.
stay home 24/7, wear fucking
Gloves.
gloves, mask.
My mask were a whole new type
There's a whole
of
other
concept
thing.
to me. Wallahi.
Hand sanitizer, I never used to use that before. I'm joking.
I'm not gonna lie. Wallahi, fam. There's multiple times in the same situation. I'm not a dirty person. However, his hand sanitizer became more prevalent to me. I'll use it here and there.
Yeah.
But there'd be certain times, let's say I go fucking, not take out the garbage, but like let's say I go outside in front of my building, I open doors, I want fuck, I need
Yeah.
ballistics.
So that's why I
have
say.
ballistics on my mouth.
So that's why I say it's a big thing because think about it. Because that's the first. Because we're young, right? We're not that old. So that's the first big like outbreak that ever happened in our life, especially.
Yeah.
Yes, swine flu was not really that. It was big, but it wasn't that big.
Oh, it did affect us.
SARS happened back in like 03.
Yo, I remember back in grade
So this is
5
the
when
biggest thing
swine
that happened.
flu happened. They're like, yo, you can't go to Brazil and shit. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm gonna miss the World Cup when it comes, you know.
Brazil World Cup was in 2014.
I know, but I was
What are you
thinking that.
talking
That's
about?
how you know
I was
Yeah.
grade
he got
5.
knocked.
I was thinking, yo, swine flu's gonna hold us down for the next
Grade 5, you were 2 there, it was 2005.
No, it was,
You're an idiot. Swine flu was when I was in
It
grade
was like
7.
2010, no?
Yeah, 2010. You were grade 6.
No, grade 6, yeah.
I was in grade 7.
Somewhere around that time, swine flu was.
Wait, what grade are you
So
at the
you're
time?
telling me in grade 8 you'd go to 2014 World Cup?
That was the one I was prepared for because Brazil's my team.
Time out,
And then
what-
I thought swine flu killed that motive for the next decade.
Name 3 Brazilian players right now.
I'll tell you
That are
back
playing
then.
on the team back then.
I'll tell you back then. You know what?
2014.
Live,
I'll
watch
take-
this. We got Ronaldinho. He was playing back then.
2014, right?
Robinho,
Okay.
Danny
That kind of-
Alves. You
There we
know,
go.
come
Mashallah,
on.
mashallah.
I know.
2014, right? Shut
No,
the
I
fuck
was
up.
Neymar,
back then.
Neymar.
I used to play in 2010
You were looking
FIFA.
forward.
I'm
you were
telling
looking
you what I
forward.
used to.
You were looking forward for 2014, right? They
I was a
picked
kid, fam.
Ronaldinho's
Years
like
passed by
2014.
differently.
Cut
Wait,
the
time
grass.
out. What grade were you in 2010?
I do not remember.
He was in grade 3.
Probably, yeah, I think so. I was young.
But
But yeah, so I'll say COVID and the pandemic was the biggest thing in my life.
Yo, Opti, I want you to repeat the question again because I don't want to give the same answers as you guys.
What's the most eventful moment? Like, let's say there's a movie about Freeman.
Alright, pause. I got it. So this is not obviously the climax of the movie, but this was like, you know, in the beginning when a big plot twist happens. This is me back in grade 5, you know? That was when my life was about to end. No cap. I'm not even playing around. I'm not joking, you know?
Hey,
my
what
life
happened?
could stop at that point. I remember grade 5.
I'm trying to
I was
hold
in the
in a laugh, I'm not
cafeteria.
gonna
I was trying to, I don't know, I was just trying to go be first outside at recess. One of those days, you know, I wanted to go out quick, you know, not waste time in the caf. So my mom
Trying to be out here in the streets.
Yeah. My mom was out here. She brought me, you know, my lunch and shit.
I'm big.
And she brought me hot dog, man.
Beef patty.
Oh, hot dogs are golden, fam. To this day, I still eat glizzy goblins.
Beef
Yo,
patties.
This case of
you
Shout out to the beef
Yo.
patties though.
Anyways, wallah, she came through. I didn't even want to sit at the table with my friends. I was like, yo, I'm gonna eat on the side, quickly finish this and run out. So I'm there, and I take 2 bites, fam, into this, and then boom. By the time I'm on the second bite, fam, I'm choking off a glizzy goblin. Pause, you know.
Yo,
I'm here,
oh
fam.
my gosh.
Wallahi, I'm not gonna lie, fam.
What the
My ears, the sound, boom, I could hear, fam. At that moment in time, everything went out. There's so much kids in the calf, but all that sound went out. I'm there like fucking panicking, and no one around me was noticing what's happening. I just have a paper bag around me. I'm like, you know,
Choking off the glizzy goblin.
fam. And I get up and I run outside. My Dukes was still there looking at pictures on the walls, right?
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, she see me, she came up to me and she gave me the Heimlich maneuver, and then, you know,
Right.
boom. And then right before that, up to that point, I didn't know my mom was going to be there. Everything, you know, was kind of shaky. I was thinking, I was getting flashbacks of just a couple
Your childhood.
1-2 memories, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is it, wallahi. Wallah, I'm not even, I was a kid so seriously thinking, wallahi, this is all over, you know?
Mad.
No ball run today, just straight
Glizzy.
Jannah, inshallah.
You
know?
I was about to say
I-
another J. Subhanallah.
Fam.
Astaghfirullah.
Well, you know, respect grade 5.
That's the first word that kids man. Subhanallah.
But anyways, I go to the washroom while I look myself in the mirror. I said, I didn't know what I said, but I was just like so grateful to be back here, you know?
Yeah. Fam, the glizzy goblin nearly took up my nigga. Alhamdulillah, you're still alive today. Shout out to your Dukes, fam. Wallahi, Russia.
I was John, to be honest.
Gave me life and saved my
I
life.
drowned too in my life.
You had to jump before?
Yeah.
That's a scary shit.
Fam, I was 4 something, and then I drowned in the 5-foot pool.
I remember I threw my little bro.
All I had to do was stand.
I remember I threw my little bro in the pool.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
Benji
I
saved
saved him, wallah.
Was it Benji?
No.
Because a little bro, man.
Benji saved him.
Well, go ahead. What's the most eventful moment
Yo.
in your lifetime?
Middle school.
What's going on? What happened in middle
You
school?
remember that show, that cartoon that had like those gangster kids with numbers on their, like number 11,
Oh,
number 13?
yeah, the tree, their hideout was in like a treehouse shit.
Yeah.
What?
Kids next door.
Kids
Or-
next door,
The
yeah.
spy next door, the kids next door, right?
Kids next door.
Kids
so
next
they
Wallah,
showed
we're the
That
kids
was-
next door. I can't lie, like 10 deep. Wallah, we used to do the most fuck shit.
Who's the
Wallah.
wild guy with the glasses?
Like, yo, you know the boiler room and stuff?
Yeah.
Man, used to go there, like, ran me to the roof. We used to go to the staff washroom, boot it in. The
You
principal
guys at the
was there.
boiler room middle school.
Yeah.
You guys are popped. You guys
And
are
the
nuts.
staff, like, yo, it's past time, they can't catch me now.
The staff
But, like,
washrooms.
The staff washroom, we used to boot the door while the principal was taking it, you know?
Oh, man. You're
like,
menace.
Yeah, pretty much, just like Uncle Ruckus said on the Boondocks. I walked in as a boy and I left as a man. Yeah, right?
So that's just shit you did. You're just a zookaz in middle school times.
Nah, just, wallah, we're young.
So,
we're
yeah,
all
Marky,
free,
hold on.
wallah.
After shots,
And
hold on a
plus,
sec. So, your question was the most biggest event?
the story,
that
wallah,
happened in your life?
One of them.
that shit's crazy.
So, for both of you guys, that was the biggest thing that happened in your life?
Fam,
No, but
Something grade five?
fam,
He nearly
death-
died. He nearly died.
That's a near-death experience. You know how that...
You just
affected
felt
my
that
life?
was a
like-
little kid, but it was not.
but like-
all you had to do was just vomit.
He choked on a fucking
It's not-
glizzy
he
gobbler.
Choked on, wait, you choked on what?
A glizzy gobbler, fam.
Fam.
That's a near-death experience.
If I didn't get that Heimlich maneuver in time, fam, you think any of
We
those
burned-
kids inside there were trained?
No, they're kids.
There's
too.
no teachers in
know
the
how you tell
vicinity.
me- you know how
And first of all, what
works?
kind of school is that? Where's the teachers at? Where's the
that's not even
lunch
eventful.
ladies?
Fam,
Where's
it's the
the
hood.
What was your event? Yo, Benji, what was your eventful thing?
Huh?
The pandemic?
Yeah, they're just like his.
Because nothing
Like,
happened in his life, to be
we
honest.
burned someone's garden got burned. Someone's garden got
just
burned
getting
by
folded by Mahalan.
someone's garden and bushes got burned by a firecracker. How mod is that?
You guys?
Yeah, how mod is that? Like all this stuff is a movie events.
Mod.
Terry Fox run was just crazy
I'm
too.
not gonna lie, another
It's like
historic thing that happened in my life was the time I dropped free money basketball bad on his face.
What a liar, fam.
But everybody seen that clip of Benji hooping, right?
Everyone's seen the clip.
Everybody has off days, man.
Fam, you look like you have one leg. You still do.
I do have only. I've torn meniscus.
A man like Benchy thought we were
Guys,
going to give him more
forever
chances
Dirk's
to put
formation
the
a
ball
lot. This
in.
guy's forever in Dirk's form a lot.
Let me ask you guys another question.
Alright.
And this is, you can answer, we can't answer. It'll be a hard one to maneuver. Let's say you're talking to a sister in Islam.
Yeah.
Let's get back into lower
Oh,
phase.
this is serious.
It's a COVID season. We have to prepare the brothers for the sisters. Let's say you and your sister are getting serious. You guys really fuck with each other. You want to take it to that next stage. You ask for her pop's number. She swings the pop's number. You say, Assalamu alaikum mother. Alhamdulillah. I wanted to ask for your daughter's hand. And then they set up a meeting, whatnot. First, I think you meet, I don't know, it depends on how you go. But you can either meet the pops first, or you guys do the whole thing where you go to their house and they see how you are from there. Let's say the family doesn't rock with you, but the girl still rocks with you. However, she tries her best to convince her fams, especially her pops, where pops doesn't rock with her. What would you guys do in that situation? Like, if you guys, let's try to help out the man, because these are scenarios that are going to happen to someone in the future. God forbid it happens, but it will happen.
Why you gotta be so rude?
No, it's not rude, fam.
Is that what you're going to say
Then
to
like
Abba?
Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed, I got in my best suit, I got in my car, I knocked on your door with my heart in my hand to ask you a question.
No, but you gotta realize, guys,
Yeah,
the dad, they're protecting
That
for
nigga's
the
not
daughter,
opening
you know?
the door for Tony.
Yeah, and this guy going to the suit. You failed the first guy. You never go to the suit. You gotta put you on socks down. You gotta put up in a khamis.
You gotta put on a khamis.
What?
You know, if you
I
don't
put
have
you guys
that-
on game. We gotta talk about suit, fam. Are you guys going for interview? Pause.
Come on, if you don't have a imam to put on the A-rag,
Not even
come with a
imam.
qameez,
Wow.
fam. You
You
gotta
Guys,
gotta
wear a
put
do-rag.
up- put up in a do-rag, fam. You're definitely not getting
Well, I'll put up in a tech for you.
For sure.
Now for real though, that's actually
You gotta be comfortable in what you're wearing. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. It's about how you act.
Khamis boxes underneath.
Khamis straight nikah. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, to answer your question, it has to be, if there's a reason why he doesn't like me, then yeah, then I understand. I'm gonna try to make it work. But
Of
if
course, he won't tell you the reason. You know, he'll tell the daughter.
But then if I know myself that I didn't do nothing wrong, then and he hates me, then I'm not gonna make it work. I'm gonna say okay.
But you gotta know,
It
some
is what it
parents are on that khabila steps. Like, you guys are two different khabilas. They're all, don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
Or they might be on some goofy shit where it's like, yo, as a parent, he may look gangster in a way or whatnot, you
So,
know?
you know what
to
the
me,
pops-
the pops has a protective type of element
Because
towards
after
their daughter.
Shrugs, Tony and Benji, Freeman, the thing is, you guys have to understand, there's no reason for you guys to show off and suck up to any human being. So if he doesn't like me off the bat for that type of Kabul thing, or just for no reason, I'm not even trying to make it work. I'm gonna, okay.
You
Nah,
can leave
let
the girl?
me
You
show
can leave
you.
the girl? You can leave
No,
the
no,
girl?
I'm not gonna try,
Yeah.
at that point, what can I do, right?
You need the pops to prove it.
Nah, yo.
She needs to talk to him about, I'm not
Alright.
trying to convince him for nothing.
Can I provide you a solution?
I can't, I'm
Because,
not gonna do it.
okay, yeah, whatever, you can go away, that's one thing. But while we all at work and getting to know, you know this girl is someone that is good to marry at the end of the day. And if you see the goodness in her, at the end of the day, no matter how their parents are showing their emotion, you know they're good people, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like, at the end of the day, we came here for one thing. The one thing we can all agree on for different qabilas or whatever, deen, right?
Yeah,
Because if it wasn't deen, we would go out there outside dating her daughter, wouldn't care about her dad, right?
Fam, if I was
So-
not Muslim, like, alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. If I was not Muslim, I'd have 4 youths or 4 different baby moms. I'd be clapping with no hands every day.
Up to young boy, wallahi. Real
What?
shit.
I be, fam,
also-
I have double young boys.
Yo,
kids.
sharks, you know what you could do?
So yeah, basically,
Like, Ariel, you went there by yourself, right?
No, you go with your fams, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
you went to your Dukes?
Yeah,
obviously,
you
I
have
was
to
I was
show
gonna say
them
bring your
fam.
Dukes.
fam, at the end
But
of
yo,
the
it depends. Are you in? Like, are you like? Are you in love?
Nah, that's the only way you'd actually step up to the
Yo,
girl.
It's either it's.
My bad, Tony, my bad.
No, let's go.
But yo, besides love and that, you guys came here for deen. I just want to say one short thing. Go back to Tony. You guys came here both. So if you guys don't agree on like tribe or other shit like that, or just the fact that he doesn't like a new nigga, fine. At the end of the day, every time I see him, the only thing I'll try to relate to him is like deen wise, you know.
Yeah.
So even if he shows me he give me a grungy look, at least when he walks away, because okay, this guy's on. You know, deen is the first mentality.
MashaAllah.
I think that's.
But you gotta be real with it, don't fake it. Just
No,
suck
obviously,
up.
like,
No,
for
I'm
sure,
just saying.
Like you have to keep it real.
Yeah, you have to
you
keep
know?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Fam, you don't just put up the khamis just I play the role, fam. You have to live it. If you're trying to step up to someone's daughter, you have to make sure you're on your shit in order to take someone else from her whole pops. You know what I'm saying? You guys should be on that goofy
But all
shit.
I'm saying is, she's gonna have to convince him. I'm not gonna suck up.
In my opinion,
talk.
in my opinion, let's say she tries to convince him. I'm trying to give you an alternate scenario. Let me try. She tries convincing him, and he's on that no flex. Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm asking her where does her pops pray Jama, and then when she tells me that, for the next 4 to 5 months, however long it takes me, I am pulling up to that Jama every single day. I'm gonna convince her. I'm gonna be a persistent piece of shit. Cause if I really love the Shati and I really want to be with her, I'm gonna try everything on my way. If I can, he's just being a hating goof or whatnot, then of course you gotta move on.
Romeo and Juliet.
Huh?
Romeo and Juliet.
No, everything's Romeo and Juliet love. I'm trying to have a Sumaya and Muhammad type of love, type shit. Keep it on son.
At the end of the day, if that happens to me, within the next month, I'm gonna go somewhere else, find somebody else.
Well, yeah, I live find somewhere else. You love the Shanti.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if your friends.
No, okay, let him find someone else. Okay, you go find someone else, right? Everybody everywhere is gonna want you to prove yourself. In life, you just have to prove yourself. Sometimes, even if you're qualified for a job, you gotta walk in an interview. You have to prove yourself.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Obviously, I'm gonna prove myself.
So if
he's saying if he hates you for no reason.
I have no reason. Whatever reason they have.
Yeah.
It could be no reason.
Won't you move grudge if your daughter brings the next nigga?
It could be the
fact. Not grudge beginning. You gotta check the guy. If he's a disciplined, right person, yeah, I'll take
my
him.
Nigga.
If he's a good person and he acts good, you just hate him just because you Kabir, let's say.
The pops can hate you.
Hate's a big word. Hate's a big word. Let's
not
just
a hate, but that
you moving grunge because you know you another nigga step in and you have to check him. Fam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're not gonna trust anyone with your daughter. Let's say he hates you for not even hates you. He dislikes you for the fact that you're dark skinned and you're 5'4".
I'm 5'10" though.
Some shit. Yeah, it can be anything.
Come
fam.
on,
Be
bro.
creative, live.
Let's say he hates you because I have a joke right now, so let's continue.
But yeah, so for real, it's all about persistency. He doesn't trust you that much.
You gotta make him
At
trust
first,
him.
yeah, exactly.
To be honest, if it's a whole point where it's like, a one-time thing, he's not feeling your vibe or whatnot, meet him the next day.
Okay.
And honestly, my nigga, you gotta be a top schemer. If the short dude loves you, he's trying to convince you, which doesn't really.
Okay, to up that
Bump
one.
into him one day. You're at a masjid. Hit his shoulder one time. Oh, there's alaikum. He looks into you. There's that. Oh, you come to this masjid too? Yeah, I've been coming recently. I moved out here. You make up some stories. Who's a mod movie character that schemes like some shit? You could probably.
Okay, to up that question, what if her siblings don't like you? Like they're brothers.
Her siblings could suck my left toe.
Her brother.
I care about them.
Overprotective brother.
What? I'll tell him foul outside. Let's bang it out.
You have to be respectful.
I'm telling him sleeping with your sister. Inshallah.
That's
that's fucked up.
Actually, that's
what the fuck, that's fucked. But yeah, so real shit, if they have an overprotective bro and stuff, at the end of the day, you still have to respect him, kind of, too.
Because you guys are brothers,
Yeah, that's
it's all about when two Muslims are coming together, it's not just those two Muslims, it's the families. The families are uniting as one, At the end of the day, if you don't respect them the same way you respect your family, then it's just going to start off mashallah.
Because you have to understand, marrying somebody, you're not just marrying them, it's a whole big thing, two different families, everybody has to get along. If even if there's one person that doesn't get along with both families, it's messed up.
But let me tell you,
so everybody has to be on the same page.
But to be honest,
that's how it is.
It depends on your vibes.
It does.
Yeah.
But even past vibes and shit, look, the girl you met, it didn't take her one day to trust you and respect
Of course.
you have to work on that. Mm-hmm. So now her family is the same thing. Respect is earned, trust is earned, but not in a day. You have to give
it takes time. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's okay. Just in that position, you just have to be more humbler than everybody. You have to let things slide, even if because you have to let people are uncomfortable. So if they might not disrespect is different. If you're getting disrespected, then you have a right to kind of fend for yourself. But if people are just feeling, just uncomfortable, your job to kind of make them feel, my energy is comforting. I'm adding to this energy. I'm not someone who's gonna, defile your trust or anything. You want to make people feel confident in you.
Mashallah.
Just your family.
Give us your ideal plan of how would you step towards it. For the listeners, anyone who wants to settle down, anyone who's thinking about it in the future, so they can have a blueprint from Freeman. Because Freeman, I'm not going to lie to you.
Me, I don't know nothing. I'm just saying that from my brothers and my people around me. I seen people who did it the right way. Yeah. People who follow the sunnah.
Follow the deen of the sunnah.
At the end of the day, the one thing I realized is the people who end up moving with deen every step, the outcome is always 100% good. I feel like the problems arise when people forget about deen, when culture comes in a little bit more, or when people bring their own reasons. When human beings start bringing their own reasons, that's when the complications come in.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, we have to respect that we're all opinionated and different. So the number one thing is make your safety net deen, so you can always come back. Like Upti said, if you feel outside, when you guys look at each other in the crib, it's a weird tension, chop it up in the masajid, fam. Everyone's on a good vibe then, we're praying you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even if you're not conversating, in his mind registering, yo, this is his daily place, you know. This is where he comes. This is, you know. Now I know
It's a
he's not on the,
sanctuary.
he's on the
Make sure
streets,
you
you know.
make sure that show off type thing.
No, obviously, you're doing it.
Most strictly for Allah. So
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. It's
100%.
not a show off. But then it's the same thing. I don't know who told me this. It's like, yo, let's say you're praying salah and then you see a sheikh right beside you. You don't fix up your salah for the sheikh. You're already standing in front of Ilahi, you know?
Yeah.
Same way that you come to the masjid to pray for Ilahi. Like, you look at salat and Ma'adud, that's when the scheming can come around.
why would you? Other come, let me see my car. Let me show what I'm driving.
Forget car, Adar. Is there any update on you, Adar? Oh, sorry about that. I have to go back to praying 500 sunnahs.
Stop. Oh, that's sorry. I have to go back to my job where it pays 25 an hour.
Why are you trying to flex about your money?
That's not much, 25 an hour.
Kill me. All you gotta do is just flex. Nah, I'm not even flexing. At the end of the day, wallah, if you're even in that vicinity, even if you guys are in different lines, I swear to God, he'll probably be like, in his mind, he'll be like, okay, yo, now I know that my wife's future husband, he's a guy that's in the mosque more times. I see him 5 times in a day there, so he can't be on the streets.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit, if you don't go to the masjid already 5 times, then that's a bit much, you know?
Obviously, don't be
That's
going.
what I'm saying.
No, but like, you know, like,
If you go
either way, this is advice to all of us right now, right?
Yeah.
Add some masjid time to the schedule, you know?
100%. Me, I be scheming. I'll be not scheming in a sense. However, I'd show up early.
But yo, is it really
And then wherever if I'm my nigga, I'd be planning wherever he prays. I'm gonna try my best to sit next
You
to
guys
him.
came up-
And not even next to it. I'm gonna make sure you see after Jum'ah times when everyone gets up, it's packed all shoulder to shoulder. I'm gonna pretend I fall.
Yo, up to this type of guy where old guy sitting there, he bodies him. Move, I gotta be beside him.
What, first row. I've been bullied my whole life for their first row. I'm hugging it now. Gotta get some.
Yo, you guys call all L's. You guys call I pre it. You guys call all L's. If I catch you all the first time,
you're on your phone. What are you talking about?
I'm waiting, mother. I'm just waiting for a free
Spit it, Tony.
Alright, spit it, Tony. Spit it out.
I'm bringing my local sheikh.
Cosine.
Simple.
Wait, time out.
Kill Lawrence.
Wait,
Huh?
wait,
For sure, you
wait.
know.
Bring him for what though?
Huh?
Bring him for what? What is
He's
he
gonna,
do for
he's
you?
he's gonna crack, you know, he's gonna talk in the middle.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie, that might be a sick hour.
That's actually.
What are you gonna say?
Pretty
Oh,
sick,
Tony was good, but then he fought his action
nah,
today.
Nah, he's gonna no, he's gonna give him
Freeman was good, but he's bad as well.
Listen.
Tony with the cheat code online.
I trust him. I trust him with big moves like that, right? So he's gonna talk to the Dukes, right? If worse comes to worse, Allah knows what's best for me, right? And if the Sheikh tells me and whatever is like still low and stuff, he's gonna give me proper wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go off of that. It's not even a situation where it's like, yo, I'm gonna bring him to the crib. I'm gonna just tell the sheikh, yo, sheikh, to be honest, he's on some hating shit. So if you can tell him from the deen's, if you tell him from the deen's perspective, what you're doing is wrong. At the end of the day, 2 Muslims are trying to come together, and you're trying to gatekeep them. In a sense, you're trying to gatekeep them unless you have a genuine reason that, okay, let's say he's in the streets. Let's say you don't think he's someone that can hold her down financial wise or whatnot. Allahu a'lam with the situation, right? But if you tell a sheikh, the sheikh will tell them from the deen's perspective. And if he doesn't agree with the deen's perspective, then you're dodging yourself a bullet because that would be your father-in-law. Your father-in-law's gonna be an idiot, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want a father-in-law for an idiot.
He explained it perfectly, wallah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. This topic, it brings up another topic, and then I'm gonna let my nigga Freeman to hold it down.
So yeah, what's up? Talk to us, man.
Alright, we're gonna talk to each other and everybody. Like, we're gonna go deeper than the surface, you know? Like,
balls deep.
Stop for us. You know? We're trying to go the halal deep way. But anyways, so you know, it's good. We were getting laughs out, you know, man, are getting comfortable. Because for this question, I want everybody to be really comfortable and just speak straight from the heart, you know? Like, what is... I know we had this type of question as one question before, but, like, what does Islam mean to you? And give me examples, like, something that affected you, a dua that, touched your heart, like, you see come to fruition. Or just any aspect in your spirituality that really affected you internally and you saw it externally and you could tell us right now.
I'm not gonna lie, Freeman. The question you asked, mashallah, can you start it off because I want to be able to read off of you.
For real. So obviously, you know, like, spirituality is deep. You know, there's a lot of I feel like 95% of it is all more private because we all have conversations with Allah. You know, and we all know in our hearts, and Allah knows in our hearts all those deeper conversations, right? But like the 5% we could share, it revitalizes all of our faith, and it kind of, it shows us that the miracles are all around us, the blessings all around us. And let me give you guys one, which was pretty recently during Ramadan, like the last Ramadan that just passed. So I was at my job site, right, and it's like a construction company. No, we were not the construction company, but the company that provided the construction company with the metal bars and all the equipment for them to use to set up their cribs and whatever, So
Do you mind if you name the construction company?
I actually forgot that job I worked for. It was just like a quick job. But the job I worked
want
for,
to work there.
like what I'm doing basically, it was just like we got metal bars and we put it on top of each other, on top of crates, just stacking metal bars, all day. And then someone picks it up off the crate and then redo that, keep on doing that. So basically, I'm working on the crate, stacking up metal bars. You have to use a hammer and shit, just to, like kind of loosen it up and everything. And there's different workstations. So it was Ramadan, like I wanted to, like repeat a lot of my adhkar, say a lot of like
MashaAllah.
dua, make a lot of like, try to keep remembrance on my tongue, especially during Ramadan. I was trying to, keep that habit up. So I was like, I'm working, I'm not doing nothing to use my brain, I'm just using my body. Let me use that time to actually like connect. So I'm doing that. I was saying, like, I'll give you guys, for example, I was saying Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah al-Adim, and most of the time, that's what I say most of the time, because I heard, like, if you say 100 times, then, wait, I don't want to mix it up, but, Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah al-Adim, when you say that 100 times, no, I heard when you say it 100 times, trees, but the Jannah, or that one where your deeds for the day, your bad deeds were erased. It was one of those two, but there's a big reward behind it. And you're praising Allah. What's better than that, right? So, but that moment, I was working, right? And this is where the twist happens. So, instead of saying Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah al-Azim, I said, let me switch it up. Let me say something else now. So I said, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. I said that this time. And I was just saying that under my breath, just keep on repeating it. And exactly at that same time while I was saying it, some guy across me, he hammered a nail really hard on the other side of the room, and the nail, it like came all the way on my side of the room, and it literally passed my head, like literally just by like just an inch. And the whole time I'm saying my adhkar, and like I didn't even realize that happened because it was so loud in there. We're all hitting hammers and stuff. And my guy came up to me, he's like, yo fam, are you good? Like, I just hit a nail in your direction, fam. I'm so sorry. He's apologizing to me. I'm like, yo, what are you saying, fam? What are you talking about? I didn't see shit. Nothing happened. I'm good, I didn't realize what happened for a second. And then it hit me after. I'm like, yo, because we know what Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel means, It means basically like, you don't need no help. Exactly. You don't need no help but Allah. So, wallahi, that thing when I walked away from work, I was like, damn. The moment I was saying in my heart, like, I don't, like, affirming that you don't need no help but Allah, in a moment where I needed help and I didn't even know myself, and I couldn't even if I had known, I wouldn't be able to help myself from that. Allah helped me, and it was so effortlessly. It was just so casual that many people wouldn't notice, or many people wouldn't stop and like actually take that in. Wallah, like, I'm thinking about it right now, and it's taking it in, like, it's deep, fam. And even on the story I was talking about earlier, where like, I said I was about to die in grade 5, we're all laughing, that's Allah's work too, fam. You know what I mean? And it's just like, more times we complain about what we don't have, or what we're not, or what didn't come to us yet, but we don't know how many times that we're being blessed, or something is Allah saving us, or like, He's just always taking care of us, But I don't know, man. I'm just getting emotional right now, fam. I'm trying to hold it back.
Ayo, Freeman, thank you for that. Wallah, thank you for sharing that touching story. Not gonna lie to you. I wish I had something that deep and that traumatizing, but unfortunately I don't. However, I have something that people can relate to, because it's shit we go through on a day-to-day basis. I'm not gonna lie to you. Praying your salahs. People downplay how important that is. It's one of the 5 pillars. It's what makes you a Muslim. Because right now, when you look at especially young people, in order for us to complete the pillars of Islam, we got to do a few things. We got to pray our 5 salahs, believe in Ilahi, pray dua Ramadan, and That's all. And zakat, I'm pretty sure majority of people, they have their parents pay out for them because they don't have a fully
And
career job, you know?
You know what's amazing is that, like, if you look at all the other pillars, like, if there could be an excuse for all the other pillars except its first two
Except
ones,
first
you know? Like, that just
Believing in Allah and
shows,
Salah.
even if you're sick, even if you're physically, like, your whole body doesn't work, people still pray. Like,
Yeah.
praying is, like...
That's the most key.
It's,
So it's like, yo, during times, Ramadan times would like, it would bring me closer to Ilahi because, yo, there's no excuse but to pray your fives. But then, like, as soon as Ramadan finishes, first day of Eid, you're on your fuck shit, you're linking up friends, everyone forgot that, yo, you went through a whole holy month. But I was like, yo, fam, I can't be on that goofy shit no more, subhanAllah. So I was like, okay, let me try my best to see how long I can go for. And it wasn't a matter of how long I can go for, it's how I can implement this into my lifestyle. Waking up Fajr alone. I don't have the blessing of living with my parents right now. I left Dolos, you know? And my sister out here. So it's like, yo, waking up Fajr, I have to wake up myself. So, and I heard a saying from Mufti Mink, I don't know if it was a tweet or a video, he's like, yo, there's men out there that can deadlift 250 pounds. However, when it's Fajr time, it's hard for them to lift a blanket off of them. To pray
Muhammad
salah.
Hablos.
Huh?
That was the
Was
guy.
Muhammad Hablos? Was
Yeah.
Muhammad Hablos, sorry. That guy's golden. Not gonna
He's
lie.
golden, man.
But yeah, so it's like, yo, especially waking up Fajr and then Isha time. Two hardest salahs for a munafiq to pray is Isha and Fajr. So it's like, yo, right before you imagine you try and go to sleep, but you have that thought, it's like, yo, what if you die in your sleep and you know you never prayed Isha, and then you wake up, you're in the grave, you wake up, day of judgment's here, time's done, you can't even pray that last 4 rak'ah salah. All those times I was sleeping, I had back in my head, I was like, but I still fell asleep. Nowadays, gotta force myself. So what I do, I make dua to Ilahi. Every Fajr, pray the 2 rak'ahs. The wealthiest person in the world is the person that prays the 2 rak'ah Fajr. I've seen little memes about it here and there. However, it's
Two
facts.
rak'ahs before Fajr.
2 rak'ahs before Fajr. It's facts.
better than everything.
It's better than
in this
everything.
world.
Whatever luxury you want, it's better than that.
The ajr and sunnah is way more than any money.
You know? So it's like, yo,
It's the same.
I make in between that and Fajr, make dua, fam. I look up to the skies, put my palms to the skies,
Yeah.
and then I ask Ilahi for whatever I need, because, yo, at the end of the day, all humans are sinners. It's the person who asks for forgiveness that really is forgiven. Unless you know what you're doing and you keep doing it, oh, Ilahi's done it for me, that's goofiness. But if you go into saying, yo, Ilahi, I'm a flawed person, please forgive me for my sins, Ilahi will love that and appreciate that, and he will forgive you again and again. Ilahi's not like us humans who, let's say if I do you wrong and if I ask for forgiveness, but if I keep asking for it, you're gonna get cheese. Ilahi doesn't get mad, he'll always forgive you. So it's like, yo, I'm asking Ilahi, forgive me, guide me to the right path. Alhamdulillah, it's still a process. I still have to connect myself to that, whether it's reading Quran, whether start bumping tracks. That's another issue I have, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do to, wallahi, better myself as a person and to better myself as a Muslim.
You know what I noticed? You know how nowadays, like, everybody needs just a short thing I'm gonna say. How everyone needs, like, a safe space to kind of, like, feel better and to get better, and like going to, like, maybe, like, therapy. All these are good things. I'm not discrediting that, but, like, the one thing I realized is the best meditation, the best therapy, the best safe space is talking to Allah and Salah, because He knows everything in your heart, and at the same time, He likes to hear it from you, even though He knows it, you know? And He can actually help you. Not only can He listen, He can help. And He can, get you out of your predicament, and He can give you peace in your heart now, you know? And you can't do that in any other activity in this world. And it's the easiest thing to do, pray. It's like, it takes a little of your time.
It takes 5 minutes, fam. We're on our phones, scrolling through whatever bullshit apps, and hours fly by, fam. Salah takes less than 5 minutes.
You see, like, yo, like, for real. But, yo, my touching thing I want to talk about with all you guys right now is, like, yo, right now, like, I prefer to say this. It would have been nice if I said it in December, but October, end of the year. But, yo, beginning of the year, I wouldn't necessarily say I turned away from the deen completely, but, like, I wasn't really living through it, you know what I'm saying? And then, I don't want to expose, like, what I was doing or anything like that, but, like,
Don't put your sins
beginning,
on that,
yeah, of course, but, yo, beginning of the year, it's like, one time, it just took one time, I just thought to myself, and then I just took sacrifices, and wallah, as soon as I took a 180 turn, my whole life turned 180, and like, wallahi, my whole life flipped around, wallah, and I like where I'm headed at, you know?
MashaAllah.
Allah. And I always remember, I want to give advice to my brothers here and advice to the people listening. It's like, yo, I know we're in this dunya. Like, I know everything here is like, you have to do this. Like, you know, like, all this stuff seems so luxurious and stuff. Well, like, once you put the deen over dunya always, like, everything in this dunya is gonna go your way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And for me, like, just like Sharks, I don't have a specific story, but I'm gonna say one thing. There's a reason why in Ramadan is the most peaceful month for every Muslim. Why? It's because we're literally doing what we're created to do, to worship Allah. All the desires are gone because we're fasting, and all day we're doing nothing but stuff for Allah. Whether it's reading the Quran, praying some salat, making du'as. And the one thing I want to touch on that's very important that everybody has to realize is the power of du'a. That's the biggest, not a gun, but that's the biggest tool everybody has. Every Muslim has.
Weapon, right?
The biggest weapon everybody has is a du'a. Du'a can go a long way. And I heard there's one scholar, I don't know exactly who it was, but he said one quote that really got me. He said, I'm never concerned about Allah not answering my du'as, but I'm concerned if I even go and make a du'a, because I know
If you make the effort.
yeah, because just know if I'm making the du'a, that means Allah guided me to make a du'a, so He wants to answer it.
Allah accepts all du'as.
Exactly.
It's
So
one of three formats.
Yeah.
It's the starting up to the three formats. It's either He accepts Allah, God.
Right
If I'm wrong, then it's by shaitan.
Yeah.
It's either it's right away,
Yeah.
or He gives it to you at a later period of your life, or He doesn't give you what you're asking for, but something better for you.
Yeah.
So those are the three
Exactly.
du'as always accepted.
And always
or he waits till day judgment and he
Exactly.
recompenses you then.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
and always understand, everybody has to understand that you gotta be patient with the dua, and you gotta have the right intention. You can't have a dua saying, you can't half-ass it. You can't have a dua saying, okay, I'm gonna ask this, but it's highly unlikely I'm gonna get it. If you have that mindset, then you're not gonna get it. You have to have that trust, no matter what, Allah is gonna give it to me, and I'm confident. And that's the only way Allah gives it to you. So, because you have to understand, dua really, really can change your life, the narrative of your life. And I think one of the three things that you mentioned, one of them probably was that Allah will not give you the dua, but then what's that
He'll
word?
wait for the day judgment. He'll
No.
give you something better.
Or
he'll
wasn't it
just-
one of them where he doesn't answer dua, but he saves you from like a calamity or something? Or
Yeah,
is that
so exactly by giving you something better.
Oh, yeah,
if you ask for
exactly.
something and he knows maybe
Allah,
something
yeah,
wrong with
Allah,
it,
Allah,
that's giving
Allah.
you something better by not giving you that.
Yeah.
Giving you
Allah.
something
So all I gotta say is dua.
Allah.
Just make sure you guys always make a dua, man. That's important for me firstly, and then everybody else.
Yo, brothers, I just wanted to say, leave one thing with you guys too, and to the listeners, like, yo, one thing I'm trying to, like, my best to do, and it's so hard to do, it's harder than you think it is, and something I think we all should fulfill as men with the deen, is like, patience, wallah. Wallah, sabr is the best thing to have.
Allah.
Wallah, at everything, like, say, like, your dua's not getting accepted fast, or something that happened to your
You
own
don't
stuff.
question. Allah,
Yeah.
Allah is the planner
Yeah.
of all planners.
And wallahi, like, sabr, wallahi, patience is gonna make you come a long way.
Bro, I've
wallah.
seen du'as from me that came in an instant. And it's just,
Allah, yeah.
So
So
it just shows you.
I never try not to speak on, like, you know.
No, it's
like,
not. I'm not speaking on it.
No,
I'm
that's
not.
inspirational.
Yeah,
because,
inspirational.
motivate people to.
It's
make
motivated. Yeah,
dua.
it's not. It's not. You gotta have the right intention.
No,
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
like, you know.
Patience is
But you have to
huge.
understand, though,
Patience is
it's
huge,
like-
though, you know.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
this life is going like this. Every day is passing, so we have to understand what we're really here for. It's
And like, yeah, I agree, Tony, man. Patience is huge. It's funny because I seen this like it's like a meme, and it is like Muslims have two sides, and one side is like a sheikh, and then the other side is Batman. I'll explain. One side, like with the guy with the beard and a coffee on, he's like crying in prayers and praying to Allah to solve all their problems. Every Muslim relates to that, you know.
Yeah.
We're home, we're all by ourselves talking to Allah. We're all down bad, you know. We're humans, we're flawed, and we're just begging for better. We're asking for
To our
guidance, you know, because we know we're gonna wake up and do some mistake again, you know. But the other side of it is always saying Alhamdulillah whenever people ask how we're doing. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, we don't know what the bigger plan is. Allah. We just can say Alhamdulillah, fam. That's all it really is. Just patience and gratitude, right?
Yeah, wallah. Wallah, I try to always have that, wallah.
Anybody have anything else to like spit one more thing before we, wrap it up? Give them a quote of the day.
I just want to say, shout out to all the supporters. For real. I hope we keep growing. Wallahi, I hope the fams grows. When I say fam, I'm talking about listeners and us. And I hope we do big things together, inshallah.
Alright, Freeman, here's the quote of the day.
Today I'm gonna be a little bit more creative with the quote of the day. Bring some big facts. So I'm gonna take my quote from Hadith, and I'm gonna give you guys where it's from. On the authority of Nawas bin Saman, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Righteousness is in good character, and wrongdoing is that which wavers in your soul and which you dislike people finding out about." So at the end of the day, you know, like, we can all become better. Character is, for all these things to work, for us to be praying more, making dua more, we have to check ourselves, check our character, you know. So righteousness is in good character. So for us to become righteous and Allah to recognize our righteousness, it starts with our character, right? And that's on the authority of Muslim. So, you know, we're just going to wrap it up with that, you know, wishing all the best to all of our Sidewalk steppers, you
That's
know.
period. You know
Thank you
what
for
I'm
all listening.
Whoa,
You know,
whoa,
appreciate you
whoa.
guys.
saying? I appreciate all you guys. Even though,
sure.
to be honest,
And that's on exclamation mark.
For sure.
Exclamation mark. What? That's
All
pretty
right,
loud.
that
You
is
guys.
killed.
Mandem, like, subscribe, comment down below.
Show some
If you
love.
don't do that, to be honest, it is what it is. We're not forcing you to. Everything is consensual here. So, Tony, hit him with that.
Hold up. Give me a kiss. Hello, goodbye. Fuck off.